So hi guys. Well, this is week. I don't. This is week 4 of week on next model cycle 14. Okay, the assignment was flawless shapes. Uh, Before I started, so I have to say because Abraham quit because he didn't feel comfortable doing the photo, and I actually respect that because I think that he gave his spot to a person who really wants this, which is Michael. So I am glad that he's back, and I can see that Abraham wasn't showing his potential this cycle. Maybe he didn't watch that much into the show like it was in the start, but things needs to continue. And another thing that I do this cycle is saying that I wasn't about to post the panel. And I like the fact that a lot of you react amazingly because I really want to see who really wants this and who really didn't. So this week was based on that too. You know, this week is about the flawless shade of your body, but at the same time your mind and your spirit that you really want to be here. So this is the first time that the two people who didn't follow the rules are automatically in the bottom two. But don't feel safe because maybe I can do another elimination between the safe people. But let's continue with the judging. First up is Amanda. Okay, Amanda, I think your picture this week is really great. All your options were great, actually. They were really great. This is by far your best photo shoot in this cycle. I think you are improving a lot, and the fact that you're showing your body, it's amazing. I really like the pose. It's really, it's posy, but at the same time, it works for the assignment because I can see what you are doing. I think your face, your neck, the angles that you create are really interesting, and for me, it's a really great photo. So you get an eye for me this time. I really want to see you in the competition. I am glad that you were saved for the pandas for the first week because I think you have a lot of potential. I think I was the only judge that I see that from you, and I am glad that you are saved. And I am excited to see your future jobs here. So now it's time for Ignacio. Okay, Ignacio, I think this picture it's cool. Actually, I think it's interesting. I expect more from you, being honest, this week, because you are great in this type of assignments. But I think you did a nice job overall. I think it's quite funny the fact where your friend is posing and your mouth it's kinda open. It looks like he's about to do a blowjob to him, but it's a great shoot nonetheless. And I think you're showing a great physique there, and that's what designing it's about. So I will give you a neck this week. It's a really solid job overall. Next one is Isabella. Isabella, you probably have my favorite photo this week. Surprisingly, I think this picture is sexy. I think in the first cycles I will have said that it's over sexy, but I see a lot of examples that I say and they were really great. They are really interesting and I really like your starter. It's like you're checking something far away, so that makes your eyes connection is stronger. I really love the shape of your body. I wish you break more your back so you create more angles, but overall I think this is a really impressive job. I will have give you a 10, but the background is not what I ask. So for that reason I will give you a 9, but still it's a really great job and I really loving your portfolio by far. I hope you are still growing as a model. As rude, I am impressed with you. I thought you were wanna be the girl who didn't do the assignments, but you are doing all the WIST assignments on time, showing great examples, great alternatives. I think you're a great model, Isabella. So, great job this time. Now it's time for down. Now I actually love this picture. It's quite simple, but at the same time I can see that the artistic side, like you have the strongest connection there. For me, you have the strongest connection in the panel, and the Simon was showing that too. I know that the pose is not over crazy, but I can see this is a solo person, and I think your legs and your body looks amazing. The picture it's quite blurry, but I kinda like your hair there. It's quite cool there, and I really like how you're posing with the model. I actually like the background. It could have been what I say, but it's near. It's near, and I quite like it. I quite like the overall feeling, the overall erotic feeling dance. It's quite cool. Just be careful with the quality of your camera because sometimes if you don't have the best camera, you have to find places with a lot of light, so the quality will improve. So take that into consideration for next week if you made the next run. So for this picture I actually will give you an A. I actually like what I see here, but you need to improve the faces because this is a profile picture, because in the other pictures that you're serving your face is still looking sad. You have to be stronger with the eyes. Be careful with your mouth because it can look a little tense, so work on that please if you want to make more farther. But by far you have the best body in the bunch and you are showing your best asset here, so well done. Next it's Miss Irina. Okay, Irina, I think this picture is actually really great. This is the first time that I see what the judges were saying about your eyes. I think you could be a little stronger, but overall I think this is a really strong image, and I really like what I see from you. I actually picked this photo because I can see your idea of the designing. I see your creative side because in the profile I feel like I miss something. I miss the drama. I really like this picture of how the guy is showing his back and you are there. The stair, it's really nice. It could be stronger, like I say, but it's still nice. And I really like the neck. You don't forget the neck. And I like how your hands are placed in his body. So overall, Irina, it's a really nice picture. And I will give you an A this week. You're a great model anyways, and you are showing great potential. I am loving your portfolio like Isabella. You are really giving great pictures this season, and I hope you can still to the end like that because you have a lot of potential and you are a front runner for now. So good luck. Next up is Ashley. Ashley, being honest, I wasn't liking your pictures in the last week. I think I was the judge that I was ranking you quite low. But now I really like this picture. I think you look amazing there. I really like the pose with your legs. I think it's cool, and your face is amazing. It's really fierce, and the hand in his leg. Yeah, it's all amazing. It's all amazing. But as I say, the job has to be in pairs. I say that this will be a duo photo since you don't like together, so you don't have pose with another contestant. Well, technically, sorry, you will have pose with Heather, but it's nice to see you with another model. But I think that your model could do a better job. It looks a little bold there, and it makes the photo weaker because you yourself alone were amazing there. You really nailed it. So this time I will give you a 9 because I think you deserve it and you do a nice job this week. So I hope to see you this fierce, this with these fierce eyes because past weeks you look quite bored. Now this is the fierce that I want to see from you. Okay, next one is Jordan or Hannah. Well, both are working together like a duo photo. Hannah, you will hate me, but Jordan is completely outshine you. I think Jordan, you look great there. I really like this starter. You look like a famous actor in this picture facially. I don't remember his name, but I don't know, he's famous. I really like your styling here. You look really elegant because you have a really grunge look. For me personally, I think that. Then your hair looks really nice, strong, posing with Hannah. You are taking the lead here, and I really like how the face is hitting your, the light is hitting your face. I mean, I think you look great there. I think it's amazing. I think it's cool. I really like everything about it. Yeah, it's realistic. I will give you an eye this week. I really like it personally. I feel like you are improving a lot for the guys who start like the wear, the beer man. But you're doing a nice job as the feel of webcam next to the model. Okay, next is Heather. Heather, well, this week I am so disappointed with you because you were doing such a nice improvement. I don't know what happened, Heather. I am so sad because I really want you to improve, but this week your options were really, really weak. I have just to turn out the photo to make it a little bit edgier, because it was just not working, and it's sad. I was expecting something spectacular from you, since you are the poser. You create beautiful poses last week, and then I don't know what happened, and that makes me wonder if you are really gonna improve this season, if there is enough time for you. So I am so confused. I don't know, Heather, and I hope if you pass next round, it will be definitely your last chance. You have to improve more because the models are really great this season, and you have made a lot of art. So I will give you 7 this week, sadly, but you need to improve, please, Heather. You need to improve. Next one is Max. Max, I think this picture is cool. I really like the connection. I think it's definitely your weakest shoot in the contest, but at the same time it's cool. I really like the hang on the girl, and I really like how he's with you and you're looking at her. I believe that the can is too low, so we see your nose, we see the holes of your nose, and that's not that cool in models. It There is a shadow, like some fans say, in your eye is because of the angle of the camera too. I think in a better angle it would have been amazing, but then I think you look cooler. Overall the image is strong and your body is looking athletic, like you are protecting her, and I like that. So for that reason I will give you an 8, Max. You did a wonderful job this week. You're still giving a nice job. Next one is Michael. Okay, Michael, I think your picture is cool, but it's quite cheesy to me. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm looking to two ballerinas there. I think this have potential. I mean, I like that you were confidence with who you are. You know what I mean? But maybe the photo is a little bit cheesy. Maybe it could have it. Sometimes less is more. And the poses are so dramatic, so crazy. But yeah, overall, I feel like you look nice there. The angle and the long neck there is working. So I will give you a name, Michael, this time. But I want to see another side of you. Maybe you can show us a masculine side because you are quite feminine, which is cool, is your brand. But sometimes it's nice to change a little bit the things. And for the ladies, well, ladies, you have been front runners in the competition, but yeah, this is a competition that is about people who really want this. I can make a great competition with you reusing photos, but yeah, we need to make. I am the host that I want to make things right. This cycle is strong, so I want the people who really want to hear. So you are up for elimination, and we'll see what happens. I will give you a 6 to each of you. Yes, just a random score to you because at least you sent, but yeah, we'll see what happens.